welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and our home team.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Quick throw taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. It's 2nd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
A gain there of 15. And that will be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
18, Rattler, 18. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Moving outside the pocket. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
That catch number 40 on the season for him. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
The 34-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. To throw is Daniels. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
A gain of 19 yards.
2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Come on. Set.
Here's Jacobs. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on fourth down.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second. And 2 at the 10-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offense. Of football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Seattle.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders. especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by the former Bruin out of UCLA.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Daniels. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
At the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down by Austin Booker. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready? Let go.
Now an option here, left side. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Dragons will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return is Dante Thornton. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
On the stop. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And the Seahawks.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
45-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground.
To the pylon, he's pinned. James Cook, touchdown Seattle. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Buffalo, come on, set.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Ready?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Daniels. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
Running is Jacobs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
To throw on 2nd down is Rattler. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. I'm up.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another.
A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
At the 22-yard line.
Now, Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Strike.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. A short throw caught by Kincaid. Now a second timeout called by the defense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Their own 40-yard line.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Darnold to throw on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Cook gets it out of the pistol. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Darnold. That one taken in by London. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field, and this is a great example here why.
To throw is Darnold. It is brought in the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown Seahawks.
Touchdown Seahawks.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Mostert now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, great. 19, start, ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And the Tokyo first down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
Ready. Hey, 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17
That
yards.
catch number 40 on the season for him. Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Daniels gonna throw again. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
4 yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run with Jacobs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 3.
Ready, go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
24 yards.
They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal.
First and
Well,
goal
a
at
chance
the
to get
4-yard
right
line.
back in it here. First down and goal. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, Tokyo. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
On the return is Thornton. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set. Set.
They'll go play action with Darnold. This one, downfield for Kincaid. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. London brought in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. He's going to try it here again. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one, take it in. Devontae Smith, touchdown Dragons. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
And he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him and not bump the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On the handoff. This is Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring it down.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
On the ready. Go. Let go.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 25, here's second down and a yard. They try and run the option left. A gain there of 10 yards. That's enough for a first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Flush to his right. Taking off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Seahawks scoop it up.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On first and 10, it's Cook. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Here's Darnold. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Olave is the motion man. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field? and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 3rd and a yard, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and
sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll run with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Seahawks will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Mostert now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down.
Durant.
Go! Gravity lock, come next, trap 60, trap 60. Ready,
To throw is Daniel. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
A run up the middle with Cook. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
But it's fourth down.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.